Hey YouTube! Welcome back to the channel if you're a subscriber. If you're not, hit that subscribe button. This is Johnny Broomhead Guitar Reviews. All right. Again, like I mentioned before, welcome back to the channel if you're a subscriber. Hopefully you've noticed new lighting in my studio. Hopefully it's better. It is reflecting in my glasses a little bit. But if you're new here, please subscribe. I do a lot of these reviews where I demo cool gear, affordable gear, just this and that. Hopefully share guitars with you that you want to see. Today we've got in the studio this Glarry Jaguar knockoff. So this is a really cool blue burst. Look, my new lighting, you can see the figuring in the wood way better. This is a 24-inch scale, so kind of true to Jaguar specs. It's got two humbuckers and maple neck, some rosewood looking fingerboard, maybe laurel, maybe something else, I don't really know. Let's jump into a demo real quick. I've got one produced demo that we'll listen to. Later on we'll get into isolated, distorted, and clean tones. But let's jump into that demo right now. Okay, so there's the demo. Let me start off by saying this guitar is $100. I'm sure you saw it in the thumbnail. It's probably in the title of the video. This is a $100 guitar, and I'm not a master producer. So what you just heard in that mixed demo is really what the guitar sounds like with very little production. I'm going to real quick go over some of the positives and some of the negatives of this guitar. And then after that, we'll listen to some isolated, distorted, and clean tones. So, start with the positives. I like to be a positive guy. Learned that from my boy Stay Metal Ray. The pickups, for a $100 guitar, the pickups sound pretty good. Honestly, if I was keeping this guitar, I would maybe leave the pickups in. They didn't feed back or squeal really bad. They sounded pretty good, especially clean. Another positive really is the color and the finish. You know, a really cool blue burst. Again, for $100. The finish wasn't perfect. There's some little marks in it. There's a lot of fingerprints now, and there was one scratch that came from the factory. The other positive for me is the neck shape. It feels very Fendery. It's a nice satin finish, and it's a good feel. And again, here's the qualifier for $100. It has a good fret job. There's no pokey fret ends. They're pretty nicely rolled and not really scratchy frets like I've had on some other cheap guitars. So again, those are great for $100. Like, I'm surprised with the quality of the fret job, the sound of the pickups, and the look of the finish in this price point. Here's the bad though. Out of the box, it was unplayable. The action was way off the fretboard, and the neck angle was so bad that adjusting the saddles didn't do anything for the action one way or the other. So really, yeah, I consider it unplayable out of the box. Now, being somewhat of an amateur guitar tech, I was able to shim the neck, get a proper angle, and adjust the saddles, and now it plays really well. With the setup I have, it feels great. But if you're not comfortable doing adjustments to your own guitar, changing your neck angle, adding shims, moving saddles, etc., this is, I consider, unplayable out of the box. The other negative for me is the nut. the guitar fell out of tune constantly while I was playing with it. And, you know, some of that can be attributed to cheap strings. Definitely the tuning machines are bargain barrel. They're not good tuning machines either. But I think a lot of it was the material of the nut and how it's cut. It's grabbing the strings and hanging on. They can't really pass through the nut slots very well. So anyhow, that's my overall critique. If you really want a short scale, pretty good looking Jaguar with nice pickups and a good neck feel, you could buy this, and I would change out the nut, change out the tuners, change the neck angle if needed. And it would probably be a great guitar, and you'd probably only be in it like $150 or less. So as a mod platform, I think it's cool. If you're a beginner and you're looking for a cool guitar to start on, this will need major work before you're going to be happy playing with it. So just know that. In any case though, like I said, the pickups sound good. Let's jump to a distortion demo right now. Okay, pretty good distortion sounds, right? I'm nothing super crazy or special. You can definitely probably hear I was struggling to keep it in tune. That'll be even more apparent in the clean demo, which we'll get to. Okay, everybody, that does it for today's YouTube video. Again, please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And y'all have a good one. Later.